Messenger International presents Affabel, Window of Eternity. From the book Driven by Eternity by best-selling author John Bevere.
Of all the books that I've written, Driven by Eternity has impacted me the deepest. Why? No longer do I see life through 70, 80 years. I now see it through the eternal perspective. We produced Affabel with movie-quality sound design, Hollywood actors, including John Rhys-Davies from The Lord of the Rings, and an all-original music score. The drama of Affabel is not just a story. It's a way of looking at your life and how you spend your time and how that determines your eternal future.
And now, it's time to awaken your soul with this audio epic of another time and place. Affabel, Window of Eternity.
Test. All right. Peter Braden, PRS News, Kurdish Territory, Northeast Afghanistan, December 2nd, 11:21 a.m. And report in 3, 2... I find Afghanistan to be a country of amazing contrasts. It's a place with the richest history, and yet the poorest people. A place full of surprising scenery, and yet the ugliness of war. High up on this wind-swept mountain, the towering sandstone rocks around me stand watch over a valley of arid beauty below. In another time, in another place, this valley could very well be the setting for a mountain retreat center, or a haven for tourists. Except for the craters. Except for the burning tanks. Except for the villages, where even the... Come on, Peter. Get it together. All right, take 2. In 3, 2... In another time, another place, this valley could very... Who are you?
Just a teacher. But please, don't let me interrupt you, Peter.
Well, actually, I was... Wait a minute. How do you know me?
I listened.
Oh, right, you heard my slate.
I am sorry, I did not introduce myself. My name is Sages.
Pete Braden. You know, with that robe of yours, I almost thought you were a warlord.
Please, go on with your report.
I can't right now.
What you saw today in that village upset you?
Well, yeah. Wait. How do you know what I saw?
I cannot say.
I don't think I buy this. How do you know what I saw this morning?
How long have you been a reporter?
18 years. So what does that have to do with...
Then you have seen much. Much that would disturb any human being.
Well, yeah, sure. But there are ways you deal with the stuff, you see.
So, how do you deal with stuff?
Well, it's like a wall you build up around you. It's the only way you survive out here. I mean, in fact... Wait a minute. Look, it's really nice to meet you, Sages, but I've really got to get going here, okay?
Fine. But what happens, Peter, when your wall fails to hold?
What do you mean?
What happens when you see a little 4-year-old boy crying for his mother who just got shot in front of him?
What?
What happens when you find his little sister lying there in her own blood?
A wall doesn't always work. Oh, come on.
It's all right.
How did you know?
Come. I have something to show you.
What?
Come.
Why? Wait, where are you going? What is this old guy up to? Okay. What you got here?
This.
A cave. So?
Follow me.
Hold on. You're going inside? Sorry. I'm not. All right, look, I've got this claustrophobia thing, okay? And this thing with big dark spaces. And this thing about following strange old bearded guys into caves without any clue who they are.
Take a look inside, Peter.
All right. But just one step, though. Oh. Is that an opening I see up there?
Straight ahead. Come.
Okay. I guess, if it's short.
A short distance, but a very long time.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
You will not be disappointed, Peter. I promise you.
What's that fragrance? Oh, it's some kind of cologne or something?
Flowers. All kinds, but none you have ever seen before.
Huh?
And here we are. Step outside.
Wow! It's so bright out here.
Once your eyes adjust, look down into the valley below.
Okay. It's still really hard to... Wait a minute. Is that a city? It's huge. Wait a second. No. This is impossible. Wait, let me see something here.
No need to bother. You will not find it on any map.
Yeah, what, so it's like a hidden city or something? Come on, what is this place?
This is the great city of Affabel. From the western flatlands to the beautiful regal center on the eastern cliffs, which overlook the shores of the great sea. And in the middle of the city, you will find a tree towering above all others in the royal gardens, known as the Tree of Life.
No. This makes absolutely no sense. I mean, how can you hide a city like this? I've been to the largest cities in the world, but this is...
Using the measurements you know, Affabel occupies about 200 square miles.
200? How long has it been here?
Affabel was designed and built by the founding King Father, who then turned all leadership over to his son, King Jalyn.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and listen. If you listen very carefully, you can catch the melodies of Affabel floating up on the breeze. Hear it?
No, sorry.
Listen again.
Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do hear it. It's beautiful. Hold on. Is this all in my head? My imagination, or not?
Yours is the realm of stories. That is part of my realm as well. And I have quite a remarkable story. That is, if you would like to hear it.
Look, Sages, I really need to get back to my report.
You've been struggling with many questions today, Peter. About the evil of mankind, the futility of life.
Yeah, well, that wasn't in my report.
My story may have some answers for you. Do you want to hear it, or not?
Well, at this point, I'd be pretty crazy to say no.
Well, very well. This is the story of 5 friends who once lived in the province of Endel. This is the story of 5 friends who once lived in the province of Endel.
Endel?
Look off to the west there, beyond the flatlands, beyond the great river Adonga.
Yeah.
I was a teacher and headmaster at the school of Endel, and these 5 were my special students. There was Deceived, Faint Heart, Selfish, Charity, and Independent.
Interesting names.
That is part of my story as well. You can imagine with names like these, they did not get along very nicely. But they had to learn, because in their last year at school, they were elected as class regents. All except Independent, that is. I personally appointed him to an office I called Ombudsman.
Oh, to take care of complaints from the students.
Yes, but more importantly, to reach out to Independent.
So, how long were you headmaster now?
This is a story, Peter, not an interview.
Okay, all right. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening.
At birth, the children born to the citizens of Affabel were brought immediately to Endel, where they were cared for by the king's nurses. At the age of 5, they started at the school of Endel.
All right then, class. Take a look inside your book of the ancient writings. There you'll discover all
Every
sorts
teacher
of
trained their
wonderful
students in the ways of
about
King Jalyn to prepare them for the king's test of stewardship. The Endelites who grew up to follow Jalyn would become citizens of Affabel, experiencing the joy and peace and presence of King Jalyn himself. But those Endelites who rebelled, who lived for themselves, would be exiled to the land of Lone, a desert territory of utter darkness and isolation, ruled by Dagon, the Dark Lord of Lone. I was assigned to mentor these 5 leaders. It was their last night together before graduation. The 5 all hiked to the top of a mountain and set up a campfire there.
I am going to miss it.
Faintheart, it's time to celebrate, my friend. We have finally made it.
I agree with Deceived. It is none too soon to be out of that school.
You were hardly in that school, Independent.
You know, this may be the last time we're all together.
Charity is right.
No, we'll see each other again.
But it won't be the same.
I have an idea. What if we all carve our initials in that big tree over there? That way we'll always have something to remember each other by.
Splendid idea, Faintheart.
Well, thank you.
And what if we all come back here every year?
There you go.
Wonderful idea, Charity. Independent.
Fine. It's settled then. I'll carve my initial first.
Here's my knife.
Much obliged.
For the fun of it, we can make a word out of our initials, such as idskf or skiffid.
That does not make any sense.
Or how about Diskov? I suppose that doesn't make any sense either.
But it will make sense to us someday when we come back.
I vote for Charity's word.
I agree.
All right then. This gift it is. And I'll start with my letter over here.
You know, one day this tree is going to be outdated.
What do you mean?
Sages says King Jalyn's going to change our names when we get to Affabel, remember?
With a name like Deceived, I'm counting on it.
It's time for you to carve your initial next.
Very well. I shall leave some space for your initial here, Independent. Thank you.
How I wish I already had a name like yours, Charity.
I agree. How would you like to have a name like mine? Deceived. All my life I've had to prove that I'm not. You don't want to listen to that fellow. He's deceived. That's one good reason I've studied very diligently to find truth.
And?
I have found that Jalyn is a king of great grace. Without his grace, I'm done for. But I don't worry about it that much. After all, Jalyn wants us to have a grand time here in Endel. That's what forgiveness is for. And I'm counting on Jalyn to give me a wondrous name, such as Enlightened or Wise One.
I remember Sages telling us something about not receiving grace in vain.
No problem here. I have a very healthy appreciation for grace.
Independent, it's your turn to carve your initial.
Thanks. I don't have such a wonderful name either. Selfish. I believe it could very well hurt my career in politics.
You're already Chancellor of the class. Didn't seem to hurt you there.
True, but that's because I've matured past any selfishness. I'm compassionate.
Oh, that's why you organized that clothing drive for the needy?
Exactly.
Right before the class elections.
Exactly. Wait,
So, you want to be...
I should like to be the mayor of Endel. And why not? You all will vote for me, won't you? Won't you?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Get my vote.
It's your turn, Charity. Your initial.
Oh, go ahead, you first.
All right, then. I'll leave some space for your C.
So what do you want to do, Faintheart?
I want to be a teacher someday. I thoroughly enjoy learning about Jalyn, and I believe it would be an honor to teach others about him. I loved our classes, especially with Sages. I hope I can inspire my students the way he does. Okay, finished. It's your turn, Charity.
Thank you. What about you, Deceived?
I'm not sure, but I plan to be successful.
There! there.
Hey, let's all say it together now.
Disco.
Charity, you've been asking everybody else what they want to do. What about you?
I'm not sure, but I've always loved cooking.
Start a restaurant. With Jalyn's wisdom, you'll do just fine.
I agree.
You will.
Wait, we haven't heard from you, Independent.
Well, I suppose I'm the only one here that likes his name. Why would I want to change it? I've always wanted to be my own boss. Start my own business.
An independent businessman. Clever.
You are going to make an excellent businessman, I can tell. Oh, just think. With all that we learned about Jalyn, you could go independent.
I suppose it's time to tell you all now.
What?
I don't believe in Jalyn.
What?
No.
And I believe that these stories are all part of a myth. It's all part of some sort of plan for the teachers to keep us in line. I don't think Affabel even exists.
How long have you been holding this back?
I've kept it a secret for a long time.
But you're turning your back on Jalyn.
Jalyn turned his back on me.
What? But how?
When I was little, I got lost in the woods. I called out to Jalyn to come rescue me. I wanted to see Jalyn. More than that, I needed Jalyn. But he never came. Finally, a teacher from the school found me. But I started thinking, what if there isn't a Jalyn after all?
Don't you think it's possible Jalyn sent the teacher to help you?
Don't you think it's possible that there is no Jalyn?
Independent. You're here today because Jalyn is real. We can't dictate how he answers us.
Please! I'm telling you, it's all a myth. You need to be set free from this narrow thinking. All of you, find your own truth.
Don't be foolish.
You all are the fools. And Sages is the great teacher of fools.
We don't need to continue this conversation.
What are you doing?
I propose we move on to something more interesting. This should help. Is that what I think it is? Ah, yes. Alia. That special sweet drink that helps us celebrate.
This is not a very good idea. We should be making our way back home.
Charity, will you think for yourself just this once? One sip won't hurt you. You know, I believe it's time to get off your throne of arrogance and prove you're a regular person like the rest of us.
Well said.
I have nothing to prove.
I'll have some Deceived. Pass it over.
Here you go.
Selfish?
Well, actually,
Selfish. No is the word you're looking for.
yes. No. I mean to say yes. You're right, Faintheart. I'm going to say no, and if this matter ever comes to light in the future, I want you all to remember what I said here tonight.
What did he say?
He said no.
Oh.
Charity?
No, I don't want any.
Good for you. And neither do I.
You're missing out.
You know, I don't think you have to do this.
Deceived? Are you all right?
Of course. I'm on top of the world.
That was quick.
He had too much. It goes straight to the brain.
Charity. Dance me.
No, I don't think so. Oh, Deceived! Watch out for that rock. You're getting too close to the fire.
What are you talking about? I'm...
Look out! Help me! Grab my hand!
Help me!
Come on, everybody! Help me pull! Pull it!
Hold on tight! Hold on!
The blanket!
Here!
Deceived? Is he gonna be okay?
What a fool!
He needs medical attention. Look at those burns. They're all over his arms.
Can you move, my friend?
He's too drunk to move.
We've got to carry him down the mountain.
If we cross paths with anybody, please don't tell them that I was in the company of people who drank Alia. Please.
Oh, selfish.
Here, you and Independent carry Deceived in your arms, and we've got to get him help. Quickly! Look there! Lights ahead!
Thank goodness. This is quite similar to carrying a tree.
Ever drunk tree?
I recognize those lights. That's the school of Endel.
Why don't we take him to the hospital?
It's too far! Come this way. Is there anyone inside?
I can't cannot tell yet. Hold on. That appears to be... Sages!
Sages!
Help!
We
Help
need
us!
you! We need you!
Help us!
Sages! Here he comes!
I sincerely hope the events of tonight don't come back to haunt me.
Will you cease?
What's wrong?
Deceit fell in the fire!
Bring him inside, quickly. There you are, my son.
Oh, that's better. Thank you, Sages.
You're welcome. So, you were drinking Alia, eh?
No, sir. You'll be pleased to note that I did not. I tried to tell them this is not right, people, but...
I was asking deceived.
Oh,
Yes, I had quite a bit.
are you going to turn us in?
It is time for me to move from teacher to observer. For now, it is your choice what you do with the teaching you have received. Come tomorrow, comes the beginning of the test of stewardship. Are you ready?
I hope so.
I believe I'm ready.
Charity?
I believe so.
Something I never told you all. King Jalyn has come here to the school of Endel at certain times, in secret.
He has?
Why didn't you tell us?
Because Jalyn is a myth.
He's been talking like that. Can you speak some sense into him?
He is beyond listening to me anymore. That is his choice.
Even if there was a Jalyn, such a king wouldn't be so strict with all these rules. It's all part of the system.
Will you stop talking like that? You sound like a lunatic.
I have had enough myself. Thank you.
Well,
Selfish, your thoughts?
I do agree with Independent on one point.
You do?
Yes. How could such a loving king be such a harsh judge? The way I see it, Jalyn gives us enjoyable things so that we might have an enjoyable life.
Remember, Jalyn is merciful, but he is also just. And he will judge each of you according to what is in your heart, as well as your words and your ways.
Well, from what I hear, Jalyn is planning a huge time for us in Affabel. And I can't wait for that great banquet everybody talks about.
There is much more for you to learn, Deceived.
Perhaps.
Following graduation, each one of you will be entrusted with a specific commission and a certain sum of money, predetermined by Jalyn himself. This is the test of stewardship, for which each of you will give an account. I now call the 5 class regents forward to receive your sum of money. Chancellor Selfish, Vice-Chancellor Faintheart, Co-Adjutant Deceived, Financial Officer Charity, Ombudsman Independent. Independent, you are hereby granted 55,000 entrustments.
55,000?
Deceived and Faintheart, 40,000 entrustments.
thank you.
Selfish, 75,000.
75? This is unbelievable. I'm amazed.
And Charity, 25,000 entrustments.
Thank you, Sages.
Did you see? All that time she invested in school, and she received so little. What a waste.
Pity.
School of Endel, your class regents. Use your entrustments wisely, and never forget that time is an entrustment as well. Beware the wiles of Dagon to draw you from Jalyn's path of wisdom. And remember to never neglect our weekly community gatherings here at the School of Endel. The ancient writings warn us, do not forsake the assembling of yourselves. These gatherings will remind you and encourage you in the ways of Jalyn, preparing you for your time in Affabel. And with that, I bid you my best and my blessings. School of Endel, you are hereby dismissed. Ah, yes, it was a happy day, Peter. But that day passed all too quickly. Soon, the shadow of Dagon fell.
Okay, I know this is not an interview, but who is this Dagon character?
Dagon was once an under-ruler with Jalyn, one of the greatest underrulers in all of Affabel. But Dagon's eye wandered from his own throne to the great throne.
Why should I be an underruler when my wisdom and stature call me to something much greater?
Dagon became the first citizen to rebel against Jalyn, but his plot was quickly exposed.
Dagon, King Jalyn's judgment has been rendered. He has found you guilty. You have lusted after power, and power you shall have. As the Dark Lord of a forsaken wilderness, you are hereby banished to the land of Lone. Jalyn has issued this decree throughout all his kingdom. All who follow the way of Dagon and refuse to acknowledge Jalyn as king by word and action will hereby be banished and forsaken to the land of Lone for the remainder of their lives.
Ooh, tough sentence.
Yes, tough sentence. But not merely for Dagon. From the time of his rebellion, the Dark Lord's vengeance was to draw the Endelites away from their inheritance in the kingdom of Affabel, to see Jalyn's heart crushed for each one he had to banish. It wasn't Jalyn's heart alone that was crushed.
So what happened to the 5?
Dagon prowled the deep shadows of Endel, where he blinded one of the 5 and stole the very heart of another. Yet some of them vanquished the work of Dagon and courageously followed Jalyn. And so, for one of the 5, great sadness was in store. For one, great power. For one, great abundance. For one, great betrayal. And for one, great love.
And you expect me to figure out who got what?
Wouldn't you like to know? After graduation, Deceived and Independent went to a number of celebrations and parties, but that soon grew tiresome. Deceived had always wanted to build homes, and so he went to work. He built some of the finest homes in all of Endel, using the highest quality materials and workmanship. The trouble was, they were too expensive for Endelites. No one was buying. That's when Deceived hit upon a new strategy.
Brilliant.
He made all the very same promises he had made in the past, but this time around, he used much cheaper grade materials. As a matter of fact, Deceived commonly violated the building codes of Endel. The homes of Deceived appeared to be elegant and beautiful to the beholder, and they were sold at an equally beautiful price. His business was doing quite well. Quite well indeed.
Mr. Deceived, sir.
Yes?
I have several customers who demand to see you today.
Tell them to come back tomorrow.
That's what you told me to tell them yesterday, sir.
Oh.
And the City Assembly of Endel sent you a notice. It appears they're launching an investigation.
Again?
Again. And there's a gentleman here to see you. He says he's an old friend.
Uh-huh.
His name is Independent.
Independent? Independent? Is that you?
I believe so.
Come on in, my friend.
Thank you. I won't be long. Your name has come up a few times at the City Assembly, and I wanted to see how you were faring.
How I'm faring? Just look at this place. Business couldn't be any better.
That's what I, hear. So, things are going well, you say?
Well, Well, yes. I mean, now and then I have to put up with a few perfectionist customers. All they want to do is sue me, slander me, threaten my life, that sort of thing. But other than that, my business is crashing. Excuse me. Let me just check on a little something. Have some tea.
No, I'm not certain that would make the impression I want for an interview.
But this dress here, look at this. Stunning, alluring, captivating. It screams out teacher's assistant, does it not?
I don't know.
Faint-heart?
Oh, however, this dress here...
Hold on, please. Gossip! Is that you?
Yes, it's wonderful to see you.
You as well.
You are still applying to become a teacher, am I right?
Yes, and it is a very exciting prospect, I must tell you.
Oh, and you'll make such a great teacher. There's no doubt about that. But,
Is something the matter?
Oh, no, really, it's nothing. I don't want to spoil your day.
No, tell me.
Well, all right then. Come here. Slander has been talking about you.
What do you mean?
Well, she told the headmaster yesterday that you slept with one of the students.
What?
Well, I heard a rumor that she's applying for the same job as you.
What? How could she be so treacherous? She betrayed me. Oh, and she is going to pay.
Faint-heart, this is not a standard part of the job interview, but I want to set that aside for a moment. As your former teacher, I want to ask you something personal. May I?
Yes?
Have you forgiven slander?
Well, I'll forgive her eventually, I suppose, but at this moment it's difficult.
Something you should know. Our school officials looked into the matter, and it was just as I suspected all along. Slander's claims were proven to be false.
Thank you for believing me.
There's more. Not only have we decided to make you a teacher's assistant,
Yes?
but we wanted to make sure you were assigned to one of our most gifted teachers, Double Life.
I have it? I have the job?
Indeed.
And I'll be working with Double Life? It's amazing! I don't know what to say. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. Thank you, Sages. Oh, you're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
I'm sorry. I suppose it's not proper to hug your job interviewer.
It's all right.
This is far better than I could ever expect.
Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. I realize you are no longer in my class, but I would like to remind you of something.
Yes?
Unforgiveness is fertile soil for the root of bitterness, a root that can strangle your heart.
Yes, I know. You taught us well, Sages. I will try my best. You can count on it.
Good. I'll be back momentarily. Excuse me.
Fine. Slander. I wanted to forgive you for trying to ruin my life and wreck my career. No. How about Slander? You beautiful pig. You surely don't deserve it, but... you know, Slander, I don't believe I could ever forgive you.
Faint-heart.
Yes.
There's someone I would like you to meet.
Oh?
Your new boss.
Mr. Double Life.
Miss Faint-heart.
I'll leave you two to yourselves.
Thank you, Sages. Please, sit down.
Mr. Double Life, I am so honored.
So am I. And you can do away with the Mr. part. I'm no longer your teacher.
Very well.
And I don't follow the strict boss and employee formalities. I like to think of those who work for me as my friends.
Oh, I like that.
You come highly recommended.
Thank you, sir.
And don't worry about the sir part either.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Yes.
Fine.
No, Mr. Double Life. I said Mr., didn't I?
Don't worry about it. I believe you're going to do very well here.
My, such a busy place this is. All right, where is she now?
Welcome to Food for the New.
Thank you. I'm looking for Charity.
Ah, then you have come to the right
Good,
place,
good.
Here, we give generous portions of charity and
No.
chicken soup.
I meant Charity the person.
Ah, our master chef. Right this way.
Yes, thank you. Charity.
Selfish. What a pleasant surprise.
It's a pleasure to see you as well. And there's something I must ask you.
Do you mind helping me serve while we talk?
No, very well. There you are, sir.
Thank you.
So what is it?
I have a challenge. My election campaign is not looking very healthy at the moment. If I'm not to be mayor of Endell, there you are, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Love the soup.
You're welcome. So I need your help.
I'd be glad to help you, but I don't know much about politics.
Here, sir.
Much obliged.
Charity, you know people. Many people throughout Endell. And they love you. They trust you.
So, the little righteous princess is at it again.
Hello, Ruthless.
Excuse me? What did you call her?
It's all right.
I call her a righteous princess. She thinks she's a little bit better than all the rest of us. She's a Jalyn fanatic.
You treat the lady with respect.
Go easy on him. He's had a rough life.
Oh, I can give him a rough life.
Here you go, Ruthless.
How can you let him treat you like that?
He's coming around. Now, you need help with your campaign, but I'm not sure what I could do.
There are many, many believers throughout the city, and they admire how you stand up for Jalyn's principles. Here you are, ma'am.
Thank you. It's very delicious.
You're welcome. Charity, you made the soup?
I did.
As I said before, you need to start a restaurant.
Oh, I already have. It's downtown.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. And I volunteer here once a week. Try the soup. It's one of our specialties.
This is absolutely delicious.
You were the one who encouraged me. Here's your soup, ma'am.
Many thanks.
Charity, I'm glad I encouraged you. And perhaps you can encourage me now in return. So...
Don't worry, Selfish. I'll do what I can for you.
My trusty assistant, you may retire for the rest of the day if you wish.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mr. Deceived. I shall thoroughly enjoy my 7 minutes. But what about you?
I'll be fine. I'm going to sneak out the back door, and Independent will pick me up on his horse. I've had enough of these annoying customers today.
Well then, have a pleasant evening.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good work, my friend. Keep low and hang on now.
I am. Thank you. I'm very grateful to you.
Nothing too much for a friend. So I hadn't the chance to ask. What happened since the last time we saw each other?
Oh, you have not been coming to the weekly meetings.
Are you surprised?
Not in the least. After graduation, I remember several days of parties and celebrations. And then... I slept with a girl and...
What?
Well, she became pregnant. I don't know where she is, and... I've never seen my son.
Sounds to me as if you weren't following King Jalyn's rules.
He knows I'm not perfect. That's why he's so full of grace. As long as I continue to give him my allegiance and refrain from hurting anyone too badly, it's all going to work out just fine. In fact, oh my.
Is something wrong?
That mansion on the hill, it's spectacular.
You seem to admire it.
Yeah, I do.
It's mine.
Yours? That's your mansion.
I invested well. Gold trading, merchandise. Business has been good. Life has been good. King Jalyn would have been proud of me.
This is amazing. You have done well, my friend.
If I could offer some advice, you might want to try another line of business. One that suits you better.
That's not a new idea for me.
Then what sort of business?
Land development. No more critical customers or meticulous rules. Simply land. Open and ripe to conquer. I bought some property to the south of here for 100 entrustments per acre.
Sounds to be a bargain.
It certainly was. It's in a floodplain. Only a few people know about it.
Oh.
But there haven't been any floods in my lifetime. There shouldn't be a problem developing there.
I have some friends on the city assembly.
Do you suppose they could approve me developing there without all the hassle of those permits?
I believe we can work out something for you.
Wow. This turned out very nicely. Very nicely indeed.
I have all the homework assignments corrected for each one of your classes, and every student's grades are current.
Very impressive. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm still not finished with organizing.
Hold on.
Hmm?
I've been meaning to talk to you. I'm concerned.
Is something the matter?
Have a seat.
All right. Is it my work?
Yes.
I have been working very hard to keep pace with all the assignments. I have. I'm staying here past hours, such as tonight, and I'm trying to...
That's the problem.
But I don't believe I can work any faster or longer. I'm trying to figure...
I'm concerned because you're working too hard. Faintheart, I've never had a better assistant than you.
You haven't?
Yeah, but I don't want you overburdened. You should take some time off every now and then, all right?
Of course. And thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I still have so much work to do.
Faintheart, it appears I'm going to have to teach you how to take a break.
Teach me?
I propose a walk with me around the lake. It's a beautiful night out there.
These tests have to be graded tonight.
This is your boss telling you you need to take a break. Come.
All right, then. I love the way the moon reflects on the water.
Yes, very pretty.
I have to admit something here.
Oh?
All my life, I've wanted to become a teacher. And I've been watching you teach your students, and I admire what you do.
You do? Why?
I admire how you put everything you have into your teaching. I admire how you make the subjects come to life. I admire your way with the students, and the way you smile, the way you laugh. See? Like that.
Thank you, Faintheart. I admire you as well. I'm glad you're here.
I am too. We should be getting back, so I can finish those tests.
There you go again.
Charity? Charity!
Oh, hello, Selfish. Is everything all right?
Is everything all right? Did you hear what happened?
No.
Charity, I won! I won the election!
You won! Oh, congratulations, Mayor. I like the sound of that. I am so happy for you.
And congratulations to you! Just look at this restaurant you have here.
I'm so glad you were finally able to come see it. You were the one who encouraged me.
I did, didn't I?
Selfish?
Yes?
Would you care for an appetizer?
I'd love it, if I could find a place to sit.
Well, that went quite well tonight. Sages tells me we had 500 people in attendance.
Well, no wonder the punch went so quickly.
It appears we raised about 20,000 entrustments for the school.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Has everyone left?
Yes. It's only you and me.
Well, is everything cleared from the tables?
All taken care of. I believe we make a good team, you and me. Did I ever tell you how beautiful you are?
Double life.
Come with me.
really shouldn't. Excuse me. That's far enough. Take your hands off me.
What?
Get away.
But I...
Now!
All right, put the punch bowl down and no one will get hurt. We can talk about
Leave!
this. Faintheart, I only want to...
Get out!
How about if I leave now?
Hello, I'm looking for Charity.
She's behind the counter, sir.
I know that voice. Hello, Sages. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you again, Charity. And look at your restaurant here.
Yes, I love it. Except there are some challenges. Like last week, I had to let a couple of people go. It was hard, but I believe everything will be fine. Here's a menu. Order anything you like. I brought in some of the best chefs in the land for these recipes.
Charity, I appreciate your hospitality, and I would love to stay, perhaps another time.
Is something wrong?
May we find a booth somewhere?
How about that one in the corner? What's the matter?
The School of Endel is facing a crisis.
What?
We've been getting a huge influx of students of late, and we're quickly running out of space. If we don't expand very soon, we're going to have more and more students receiving less and less attention. We're trying to raise money to buy the land adjacent to the school so that we can add another wing. But if we're unsuccessful, I'm afraid we'll soon be giving our students an inferior education.
That's awful.
That's why I need your assistance.
Sages, you know you can count on me for financial support.
No, you have raised more than enough. We're very grateful. But this isn't about money. There's a vote coming before the city assembly. You see, that property next to us is owned by the city. And tomorrow night, they'll vote to either donate the land to the school or sell it to the Forest Hill Lumber Supply Company.
Oh, but with Selfish as the new mayor, we can count on him, can't we?
He donated 1,000 entrustments to our land drive, but that was all. Also, Forest Hill contributed heavily to his election campaign.
This doesn't look very promising.
That's why we need you there. The city council is split between the school and the lumber company. The rest of the community is apathetic.
Of course. I love Jalyn, and I love the school.
It's because of that love that you have won the hearts of people in this city. Your presence there tomorrow night is critical.
I'm going to leave school early tonight.
Fine.
This city assembly vote is tomorrow.
I'm aware.
Faintheart, I owe you a huge apology. I'm sorry for what happened. It was wrong. And I was hoping you could forgive me. Yes?
I'm sorry I threw the punch bowl at you.
You're sorry you missed.
No. But it was wrong what you did.
I agree, it was wrong, but I couldn't help myself. I know it's no excuse for my actions, but I have grown very fond of you. And you're beautiful.
I agree.
You do?
Yes. That's a poor excuse.
Faintheart, may I have your hand? For a moment.
Why?
Just for a moment.
All right.
My apologies to you, my princess.
Well, that's a nice start.
Do you mean I may kiss more?
No.
Such as your other hand.
I suppose you may.
Thank you. Faintheart, may I?
Don't ask. No. No, this is not right. We shouldn't.
Yes, you're right. We shouldn't.
But I want to.
Come.
You know something?
What?
I believe I could spend the rest of my life right here on the couch, beside you.
But don't you have papers to grade?
I don't care anymore.
Neither do I. There's only one thing I care about now. And she's right here with me.
In closing, the School of Indel has enjoyed a rich and beautiful heritage of excellence. But tonight, that heritage is in danger of ending, with us. The ancient writings tell us we will reap what we sow. And tonight, I urge you, members of the City Assembly, for the sake of the School of Indel, for the sake of our future, so well.
Thank you, Charity. As you know, as mayor, I only vote in the case of a tie. So as the members of the Assembly vote, please remember that the outcome of this matter is entirely in their hands. And I understand the Assembly is ready to vote. All in favor of the city selling the land to the Forest Hill Lumber Company, please raise your right hand. 3 votes in favor. And now, all in favor of the city granting the land to the School of Indel, please raise your right hand. 3 votes. It's a tie. Well, it appears it is now up to me to cast the deciding vote. I have to admit it. I love the School of Indel. I spent many years there, and I have many fond memories. But the fact is, an expanded school will not directly benefit our economy. However, this lumber company would bring in additional jobs and help the city of Indel grow. I recommend that the school explore other options to expand their current facility. Meantime, for the good of the community and the citizens of Indel, I cast my vote for the Forest Hill Lumber Company. This meeting of the City Assembly is hereby adjourned. Sages.
Yes, Mayor.
Please understand, I feel very badly about the vote tonight, and I hope you won't hold it against me. I had to do what I thought was best for all of us.
I understand.
I pledge that I will do my best to find another plot of land for you.
Which would mean moving the entire school, a very expensive prospect. And you already know, Selfish, we cannot expand on our current land. The lot is too small. And the structure is too old to support building on top of the current school.
Sages here.
What is this?
5,000 entrustments for the school.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. All I ask is that you remember me when I run for re-election next year.
Ah, but things will be very different next year.
Wait, what do you mean? Sages? Where'd you go?
And so, if you study the original meaning of this passage in the ancient writings, you'll find something very curious.
Mr. Double Life.
Faintheart, I'm in the middle of class.
You're in the middle of trouble.
Perhaps we can step out into the hall?
Perhaps we can. You traitor! You filthy double-crossing traitor!
Please, hold it down. We are professionals here.
And you are a professional brute.
Please, Faintheart, tell me what's wrong.
Perhaps you can tell me. Allow me to give you a little clue, since you seem to be having a sudden attack of stupidity. I'll give you 2 words. 1, slander.
Slander?
And 2, affair.
You are very mistaken.
There's no mistaking. I saw you 2 together last night. I gave you everything I had. And this is what you give me in return. And with slander of all people.
I made a mistake. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Get a new assistant.
What do you mean?
I'm resigning, effective immediately. Here are your papers.
All right, class. Chapter 2.
Faintheart took the remaining entrustment she had and opened a beauty salon. She stopped coming to the weekly gatherings of the school, despite Jalyn's instructions. She didn't want to be associated with hypocrites.
Well, I can relate to that.
But The weekly gatherings were vital to build the lives of one another, to encourage each one to keep the path of Jalyn.
So was Faintheart still a Jalynite, or whatever you'd call him?
She confessed allegiance to the king still, but her heart turned cold. Deep within, she blamed Jalyn for all that had soured in her life. She spent the rest of her days strangled by the root of bitterness. And then, one night, they came. The royal guard of Affabel, swift, silent, secret. While the other citizens of Endel slept a deep sleep, the royal guard swept up the five, along with their 2,000 classmates. Double Life was taken that night as well, and all the other teachers his age. The day of judgment was at hand.
Brought here to Affabel?
You're getting ahead of my story, Peter.
Sorry, but I'm a reporter, okay? I wonder, I question, I probe.
I understand.
Please, go on.
So, you want to know what happened, eh?
Well, sure I do.
Shh.
Okay, I get the point.
2,000 horses galloped through the night, each one with a royal guardsman at the reins and a young Endelite at the back. In the wee hours of the morning, they came upon the river Adonga. Without breaking stride, the guardsmen drove straight ahead.
Where are you taking us?
We're going to die! We're going to die!
Calm down, Selfish. We'll be fine, my friend.
But as they drew nearer, they could see a tunnel, a secret passageway leading underneath the river.
Well, surprise! I never knew this tunnel was here.
Selfish, are you all right?
Me? I couldn't be better.
What are they going to do to us?
It's all right, Independent. Hang on.
As they emerged from the tunnel, the orange rays of the dawning sun split across the plains and lit up the brush and scrub trees of the wilderness around them. From time to time, the royal guardsmen would pause in their journey and provide food and drink.
This is wonderful. I'll have another one of those, thank you.
The guardsmen were kind, but silent. Whenever an Endelite asked a question, the reply was the same. All will be made known in time. Then it was back to the journey. On the third day, they charged up a steep hill. It seemed as if they would gallop into the sky itself. But as they crested the peak...
Here it is. Deceived. Look.
Affabel.
The magnificent city was aglow in the valley below them, lit by the morning sun. It sparkled like a multifaceted jewel. When they passed through the gates of the city, the royal guardsmen had each Endelite dismount, and so they walked on foot, escorted by the guardsmen.
So, what do you think of all this, Charity?
It's glorious. More wonderful than I've ever imagined.
It's not a myth after all. Affabel is real.
I won't say we told you so, Independent. We told you so. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
It's hard to comprehend the size of this place.
Faintheart, come here. Look at the flowers.
Isn't this amazing?
I've never seen such colors and shapes. Everything here is so alive and fresh.
Listen. The music.
It's beautiful. Look at all the waterfalls.
And the river? It's so clear it sparkles.
So, Independent?
I don't know what to say.
All the Endelites were escorted to a massive marble auditorium. Males and females were separated, Each Endelite was taken to a private room where they gave up the dusty clothes of Endel and bathed in the warm and fragrant waterfalls of Affabel. Each Endelite was then given new clothes that radiated with color. They gathered again in a magnificent courtyard where they were treated to an enormous breakfast buffet full of every delicious food and drink imaginable, and some beyond their imagination.
I love this place.
Do you all feel as I do? It's almost as if we've been here before.
Yes, I was feeling just the same.
It's as if we're back home.
I suppose now you're all gonna tell me there's a real King Jalyn, aren't you?
You're a quick study there, Independent.
He's a good king. Amazingly good. I can see that now. And it's hard to believe that I'm here.
It's good you're here with us.
We never did have our little reunion back at the tree, remember?
Discus!
I suppose we were all caught up in our busyness in Endel. Time slipped past us.
But it doesn't matter anymore. We're back together again.
The Endelites were now ushered into an immense vestibule adorned with towering columns, trimmed in pure gold, and embedded with precious jewels. Before the Endelites stood two massive doors, over 100 feet tall, leading to the great hall, the Hall of Judgment.
Where are they taking us now? Where are my friends? Excuse me, do you know where they're taking us?
No. Please remove your hands from me.
Jalyn. King Jalyn. Let's see. Loving, merciful, kind. Yes, kind. Is that deceived?
Independent. You look a bit pale there. Get a hold of yourself. We're in Affabel, my friend.
Yes. Yes, of course. Have you seen the others?
No, but...
Oh, Faintheart! Oh, now I know I'm in the right place.
Independent? What's the matter?
This is quite a big day for the boy.
Well, would it make you feel better to know that Sages is here?
Sages?
Hello, everyone.
A pleasure to see you, sir. But why are you here?
I requested permission to escort my former students to the throne.
That's very kind.
Independent. I haven't seen you since graduation.
Yes, I'm sorry. And I regret all those vain things I said back in Endel. The truth is clear now. I was the fool.
I wish I could have done more to help you.
Sages, please remember that I was a good citizen in Endel. I made the most of myself there.
It is time.
I don't understand. Time for...
Hear ye, hear ye. You are hereby summoned to appear before the great King Jalyn in the Hall of Judgment. And the first to be called is... Independent.
Me?
I will go with you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sages.
You're going to be fine, my friend.
All the best.
Thank you. I've never seen doors this size in all my life. This hall is so gigantic. And up there, far up there, is that the throne?
Yes, it is.
Jalyn.
Come, step forward, Independent.
It's hard to walk. I'm so glad you're with me, Sages. He's loving and merciful. Loving and merciful. Loving and merciful. Loving and merciful. Loving and merciful.
Deceived, look! It's Charity and Selfish.
Faintheart! Deceived!
We've been looking for you as well.
Independent just now went into the Hall of Judgment.
We heard.
We're finally going to see Jalyn.
Charity, there is a judgment side of Jalyn. I'm wondering how we will fare before his throne.
Yes, I wonder for Independent as well.
Loving and merciful. Loving and merciful.
Independent. No, Father. All is now between you and Jalyn. Look up to him
course.
All shall recognize and understand that I am he who searches minds and the inmost hearts. And I will give to each of you as your work deserves. Independent, it is time to give an account of your stewardship.
Above the huge doors, a beam of pure, white-hot light burst into the great hall. The beam struck a prism of pure crystal above the throne, then split into 1,000 colors at the front of the hall. The colors transformed into images, images of Independent and his life.
Not a creature exists that is concealed from his sight, but all things are open and exposed, naked and defenseless, to the eyes of him with whom we have to do.
Nothing is hidden? I don't believe in Jane.
What?
And I believe that these stories are all part of a myth.
No.
You need to be set free from this narrow thinking. All of you, find your own truth.
Don't be foolish.
You all are the fools. And Sages is the great teacher of fools. Even if there was a Jalyn, such a king wouldn't be so strict with all these rules. It's all part of the system.
Will you stop talking like that? You sound like a lunatic.
I have had enough myself. Thank you.
I invested well. Gold trading, merchandise. Business has been good. Life has been good. King Jalyn would have been proud.
Oh, my king. At the least, my good deeds outweighed my bad. I am ready now to receive your correction.
Scribe, is Independent's name found in the Book of Life?
No, my lord.
What does this mean?
Independent, you are guilty of choosing an evil nature.
What?
You are to be taken to the forsaken land of Lone to spend the rest of your life in the torment of utter darkness, hopelessness, and loneliness.
Lord, why?
You did not believe in me. Your teachers taught, if you do not believe that I am he, you will die in your sins.
But Lord...
There is salvation in and through no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given among men, by and in which we must be saved.
But Lord Jalyn, what about my good works? Didn't they outweigh any evil I committed?
It is not a matter of how little or much you break the law. For the person who keeps every law of Jalyn, but makes one little slip, is just as guilty as the person who has broken every law.
How then can anyone be saved?
Patient, you may address Independent.
Did not your teachers tell you, Independent? Jalyn saved you by his special favor when you believed, and you cannot take credit for this. It is a gift from Jalyn. Salvation is not a reward for the good things we have done, so none of us can boast about it.
Long ago, I paid the price for the laws which had been and would be broken by the citizens of Endel. It was impossible for anyone to remain sinless against me, or to redeem themselves from their treasons. But because I loved all, I paid the price myself. So my salvation is a gift which cannot be earned. It was impossible to earn enough good deeds to merit citizenship in Affabel. It comes through believing in me. Yet you rejected what I did to save your life.
Then all I did was good for nothing?
It is written, "The dead know nothing, they have no further reward, nor are they remembered." Whatever they did in their lifetime, loving, hating, envying, is all long gone. They no longer have a part in anything. For the evil have no future. Their light will be snuffed out.
If only I had listened. But King Jalyn, you are a merciful king. I was taught that at the school of Endel. Yes, you are full of mercy.
I am a merciful king. And that is exactly why I'm sending you away. By choosing to spend your time in Endel the way you did, you permanently chose your nature, that of the Dark Lord Dagon. How could I be merciful, true, and loving if I allowed your immoral character to pollute the purity of this great city? I would put the innocent of Affabel in harm's way. Your chosen nature would soon manifest and thus corrupt thousands of pure lives. You have chosen your own way, and you will be recompensed exactly as the one you have followed, Dagon. If I gave you any less than I gave him, then I would be an unjust leader. And that I am not.
But Lord!
He who despises the word will be destroyed. But he who fears the commandment will be rewarded. Guardsmen, bind him hand and foot. Take him away and cast him into outer dark.
No.
There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, but few are chosen.
Yes. No! You cannot do this to me! Stop!
Independent.
What are you doing? Where are you taking me? No! Not there! No! No! No!
Oh, my son.
I wonder how Independent is faring.
I wonder as well.
I'm sure he's fine.
I'm not so sure. He rejected Jalyn most of his life.
Let's ask Double Life. He should know.
Let's not ask Double Life.
Oh? Well, what's this all about?
Hear ye! Shortly you will face your king. He has beheld your heart and discerned your fruit. He knows your hearts, your motives, your thoughts and feelings, as well as your works. Nothing is hidden. Know his judgment is just. And now, step forward, Selfish.
Did he just announce my name?
Yes, I believe he did.
Perhaps I was chosen early because I was the mayor of Endel. It just occurred to me. The ancient writings speak of ruling positions in Affabel. And it's very possible that...
It's time, Selfish.
This is phenomenal.
Selfish.
Sages, am I glad to have you here?
I'm glad to be able to see you as well.
Tell me something. Are those thrones I see all around the Great Throne?
Yes.
And it appears that a few are still empty.
Those are the thrones of the under-rulers.
Under-rulers? That sounds appealing. Those doors. Oh my. Sages, I see an old friend. May I?
You may.
Social? Is that you?
But my name is no longer Social. It's now Content.
That sounds quaint, but why are you here at the back of the hall?
It is a great honor to stay anywhere in Jalyn's throne room. Although, if I had known in Endel what I know now, I would have lived differently. I'd be closer to him today.
I don't understand. You were a great citizen in Endel. You ran one of the most popular restaurants we had and donated to more causes than I could count. And what about those nights you donated meals for the needy?
Well, I did those things to gain recognition and acceptance. I also knew it would draw more patrons. But I should have listened to the words of Jalyn. He told us, when you give a feast, Invite the poor, the maimed, the lame, the blind, and you will be blessed, because they cannot repay you, for you shall be repaid at the resurrection of the just. I donated those dinners for my benefit, not for the good of the community.
But what about all those contributions you made to the School of Endell?
I actually only gave a small percentage. I hoarded much of the restaurant's profits because I was afraid of failing. The little I gave was to ease my conscience.
I made some contributions to the School of Endell as well.
I know.
I'm wondering now.
When my life was reviewed, it was clear to all that I lived more for my own comfort. My own comfort, security, and reputation than for his glory. Now I'm one of the lowest citizens of this city, and yet I am still overwhelmed by his goodness and how much he loves me.
Wait now, you said lowest citizen. Do you mean to tell me there's a class system here?
Yes, there is of sorts. And we were taught this in Endell, although many of us never considered it seriously. But deep within, we knew. In fact, when you walked into this hall, I heard your thoughts.
You did?
You anticipate being assigned a throne. Am I correct?
Well, I suppose, perhaps I... You heard all my thoughts, you say?
Oh, yes. We all did.
Oh, my.
Those of us who live more for our own purposes than the king's are the least in the kingdom. We occupy the back rows here in this hall. We also live in the flatlands, where we work the labor-intensive jobs. Those who are more loyal in Endell occupy the middle of this hall, and those in the front up there. And upon the thrones are those who were faithfully obedient and lived passionately for the king while in Endell. They are most blessed, for they live in the beautiful regal center on the eastern cliffs. This is where the king lives. And they are privileged to live and work right alongside him. These are the greatest in the kingdom.
Oh, I see.
Selfish. Know that Jalyn is a just and loving leader. None of this life would have been possible had it not been for him. It's a great privilege to occupy even the least part of this city.
Come, Selfish.
Much to ponder there. Hold on. Is that Motivator, the teacher from the school?
It is he.
May I speak with him?
You may.
Mr. Motivator!
Hello, Selfish.
I'm a little confused. You were a great teacher of Jalyn, and your classes were some of the most popular in school, so why are you here in the back rows?
This is my place. I am one of the least of the citizens of Affabel. I live in the flatlands and work as a plumber.
What? You're one of the least? You should be on one of those thrones up there.
It was a great privilege and responsibility to be an instructor in the ways of Jalyn. And yet, in many ways, I failed.
No, I don't understand.
My teachings were unbalanced. I emphasized only the positive aspects of serving Jalyn. I motivated many of my students to use his ways to pursue success, without warning them about the pitfalls and snares of life. I didn't teach them that the truest goal of life was to please Jalyn. The ancient writings clearly stated I was to preach the whole counsel of Jalyn. I taught, but neglected to warn. I built numerous lives which brought little glory to Jalyn. And a good number of my students now inhabit the forsaken land of Lone.
No.
I didn't give the students what they needed. I gave them what they wanted. It was more popular to say all was well. It wasn't well. I encouraged their course and solidified their deception. Though some made it to Affabel, many of them are found here, in these back rows. Their lives were spent wastefully, and their efforts consumed with fire before this judgment seat. And I yet grieve for those at Lone.
You said fire?
Yes. Do you not remember the ancient writings? Everyone's work will be put through the fire to see whether or not it keeps its value. If the work survives the fire, that builder will receive a reward. But if the work is burned up, the builder will suffer great loss. The foundation, of course, is the lordship of Jalyn, which we both know is the only way a person can enter this kingdom. However, once we truly belong to him, we should build upon this foundation. When measured by the ancient writings, my life fell short. I neglected to use my authority to impact my students for Affabel, and inevitably, I lost my reward.
Mr. Motivator, I am deeply sorry.
My name is no longer Motivator.
Jalyn gave you a new name.
Yes. Humbled.
Oh. Humbled.
Come, Selfish.
Sages, I'm starting to wonder. Do you believe I truly built up others? Or was I merely using them to build my own success? And when I was mayor, did I rule for Jalyn's glory or my own?
I was your teacher. Jalyn is your judge.
But...
all will be revealed in time.
I'm noticing something unusual here. The further forward we walk, the more royal these people look. And the ones on these rows all have crowns and scepters.
We are now in the midst of the under-rulers of Jalyn.
What's amazing to me is despite all their royalty, they have this love in their eyes. When I was mayor, I tried to be loving as well. Perhaps this is the place for me. In fact, wait.
Is something wrong?
The one coming toward us. I believe she's... No, it couldn't be. She's an under-ruler? Sages, she was a secretary to one of our city assembly members. Why does she have a throne?
What do you remember of her?
Well, not much. She never stood out. Definitely the quiet sort, and look at that. The royal guards are bowing to her.
Selfish.
Hello.
Welcome to Affabel. Jalyn asked me to speak with you before you come to him. I am now known as Patient, one of Jalyn's rulers here in Affabel.
But how could you be here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it quite like that.
Don't be embarrassed. Deception cannot hide within this hall or the great city. You are only being honest. In Endel, you were concerned with image and reputation. This trains many to speak deceptively. Words are very important, but even weightier are intentions, as they are always apparent here. You will learn this soon enough as you are judged for every word you spoke in Endel.
Every word? Do you mean every single word of every conversation?
Every word. Remember the admonition of Lord Jalyn. You can be sure that on the judgment day, everyone will have to give account of every useless word he has ever spoken. Your words will be used to judge you, to declare you either innocent or guilty. Useless words are vain, idle, or careless, all of which are contrary to the nature of Jalyn.
I'd always understood we would have to give an account for huge lies or great truths we had spoken. But every word... Patient, what am I about to face here?
The ancient writings are clear. Your reward depends on what you say and what you do. Not only will your words and works be examined, but the motives behind them. You will also be judged by the thoughts you embraced. Do not forget Jalyn's judgment is righteous, testing the mind and the heart. This is why you are so surprised to see me on a throne. Your judgment of me was according to my accomplishments in light of Endel. Jalyn's judgment is in a different light, one which you are beginning to see now, and one you will soon see vividly. Your king awaits you.
Thank you.
Selfish, it is now your time to walk alone before the throne. I will wait here.
Jalyn, my king.
You were a ruler of my people in Endel. Are you now worthy to sit upon one of the thrones in Affabel?
Actually,
Scribe, how many citizens did Selfish impact for the kingdom?
17.
17?
What is the number of citizens that Patient impacted for my kingdom?
Just over 5,000, my lord.
How could this be? She was a secretary. I was the mayor.
I did not ask how many were influenced, but how many were influenced for the kingdom. Your former teacher, Motivator, now known as Humboldt, had more influence on people's lives than even yourself. However, very little of his influence extended into this realm. That is why he is not a ruler in the city. The influence which endures this judgment seat is in accordance with my ways and my kingdom. Patient cheerfully gave to the school both financially and through service. Therefore, all who were benefited by the school's ministry were credited to her.
But I gave to the school as well.
Your contributions were motivated by compulsion and care for your reputation. For this, you received your full reward in Endel. Patient, on the other hand, gave out of passion for the kingdom and love for the people. She led a man named Brutal to my service, who in turn personally influenced over 1,000 lives for the kingdom. I renamed him Evangelist. All those lives he built were credited to Patient's account, because she led him to my service, and she supported the school which trained him.
I remember Brutal, but I never knew.
There were many other ways Patient influenced the lives of Endelites for the kingdom. Many little things added together to count for much. She treated everyone kindly, out of a pure heart of love. She was generous to those in need, and she was resolute in her firm stance for the truth. Now, Selfish, it is time to give an account of your stewardship.
True, but that's because I've matured past any selfishness. I'm compassionate.
Oh. That's why you organized that clothing drive for the needy?
Exactly.
Right before the class elections.
Exactly. Oh, no.
I'm not sure, but I've always loved cooking.
Start a restaurant. With Jalyn's wisdom, you'll do just fine. Hold on. That was a good thing I did. At least I did that one right.
He's too drunk to move.
Oh, I did something good here as well.
We've got to carry him down the mountain.
If we cross paths with anybody, please don't tell them that I was in the company of people who drink opium. Please.
Oh, Selfish.
I forgot about that part. Meantime, for the good of the community and the citizens of Endel, I cast my vote for the Forest Hill Lumber Company.
Oh, Selfish, I can see the good you have done in my name. But now we come to the end, my son. I see much of your life was motivated by your own protection, reputation, and self-seeking motives. And this is my judgment.
Lord Jalyn, I am so sorry. I deserve to be punished for the rest of my life. I deserve loan. I've wasted so much and produced so little in return for talents and responsibilities you've given me. I plead for your mercy, Jalyn, but I know I deserve nothing.
Is the name of Selfish found in the Book of Life?
Yes, my lord.
Selfish, you are my servant. You believed in me and submitted to my lordship, even though you wasted so much. I love you.
Lord?
And I welcome you into my kingdom for the rest of your life.
What? Oh, King Jalyn. Thank you for your mercy. What amazing love for me.
Selfish, you shall no longer be known by your former name. Behold, I give you a new name. In my kingdom you shall be known as Unpretentious. I have prepared a residence for you in the flatlands, and your occupation will be a landscaper. Though you will not be a ruler in this city, you will assist me in ruling the outer realms.
Rule with you?
You will not be a leader in the city of Affabel itself. However, as every other citizen in this city, you will assist me in administering my rule globally. Your specific assignment is to lead through serving and training all the landscapers of the 20 cities of the continent of Bengal.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, come with me. This is a piece of fruit from the tree of life. Take and eat.
This is the most delicious food I've ever tasted. It's almost as if it's making my mind and heart clear and clean. This is the same tree of life spoken of in the ancient writings.
Turn unpretentious and face your family. Yes, unpretentious. You can now hear my thoughts towards you. Thoughts of my acceptance, my delight in you. We will do much together.
Thank you, King Jalyn. Thank you.
Oh, rise, unpretentious. Welcome, my son.
Hear ye, hear ye. The next to be summoned before the great King Jalyn in the Hall of Judgment is Deceived.
That's me. That's me.
You'll be fine.
You're right. Of course. I'll be fine. Thank you, Fadeheart. So long, Charity. Sages, it's you, my old teacher. Thanks for the grand old welcome, sir.
Hello, Deceived.
Well, and off we go.
It's getting late.
No, hold on. You aren't just gonna leave it right there, are you? I mean, come on, what happened to Deceived? And Faintheart? Charity? No, you aren't gonna leave me hanging like this. Sages? Sages?
Oh, Peter. This last part of the story may be a little intense for you. Are you sure you're ready?
I'm a war correspondent. Hit me.
Very well, then. I'll hit you. The Hall of Judgment. The place of deepest triumph and yet the darkest tragedy. The place of entry to Affabel and yet the place of exit to Lone. Of the 5, there were now 3 left to stand before Jalyn. What now lay in store for Deceived, Faintheart, and Charity would startle each one of them to their very soul and reverberate through each of their eternities in very different ways. Deceived was escorted by the royal guard into the great hall of judgment. I walked beside him as we trod along the long aisle toward the throne.
Just look at this place, Sages. I've never seen anything like it. It's so enormous. So majestic. Is that Ruthless? What is he doing here? He was one of the most wicked men in all of Endel.
You may speak with him if you wish.
Yes, thank you. Ruthless?
Hello, Deceived. My name was Ruthless, but Lord Jalyn changed my name to Reconciled.
Nice. But you never went to school, and you opposed Jalyn more than anyone I knew.
True, but all along I hated who I was and what I did. Since I failed to attend school, I never heard about the ancient writings or about the life Jalyn offered. I went for a meal at Charity's restaurant. I had no idea I had only 1 week left before I faced judgment.
Ruthless?
What?
I know you've been going through some challenging times lately.
That's none of your concern.
Actually, it is. And I was wondering if I could pay for your meal.
Of course. I'll take a free meal.
On one condition.
Always a catch.
That you'll stay and talk with me.
I suppose I can put up with you jabbering for a free meal.
Not jabbering. An honest conversation.
Bring on the food.
Ruthless, I would like to tell you about Jalyn.
Uh-huh. And I would like to tell you about what I want to eat. I was rude, but she was determined. She told me it wasn't too late for me to give my life to Jalyn. As vile as I was, for the first time, I felt hope penetrate my dark soul. Charity said I could be forgiven unconditionally and accepted as a citizen in Jalyn's kingdom. When that reality struck me, I bowed my head. I cried. Me, ruthless, right there in the middle of the restaurant.
Unbelievable.
I was overcome by Jalyn's love for me. I accepted his forgiveness, and I pledged the rest of my life to his lordship. Though I was only able to serve him for 1 week in Endel, I did so with all my heart. I went to those I had oppressed or stolen from and asked their forgiveness. I gave back more than what I'd taken.
And now you're reconciled.
We must move on.
Oh, yes, of course. So long, then, reconciled.
Farewell.
You know, Sages, I feel so much better now. If Jalyn can accept Ruthless, surely he'll accept me. After all, I strongly believed in Jalyn for such a long time. Much longer than Ruthless. Sages?
You must now approach the throne of Jalyn alone.
But... alone?
And I recommend that you bow.
King Jalyn, I bow before you.
Deceived. It is time to give an account of your stewardship.
This is amazing. My entire life. Oh. My entire life. I have found that Jalyn is a king of great grace. Without his grace, I'm done for. But I don't worry about it that much. After all, Jalyn wants us to have a grand time here. That's what forgiveness is for. And I'm counting on Jalyn to give me a wondrous name, such as Enlightened or Wise. No, I don't want anybody to see this.
Well, hello there. I should like to get to know you. I would say you and I could have a lot of fun, huh?
Please. Don't want to see you more.
After graduation, I remember several days of parties and celebrations. And then, I slept with a girl, and, well, she became pregnant.
Sounds to me as if you weren't following King Jalyn's rules.
He knows I'm not perfect. That's why he's so full of grace. As long as I continue to give him my allegiance and refrain from hurting anyone too badly, it's all gonna work out just fine. I have made a mess of things, sir. But please remember, through it all, I believed in you.
Is the name of Deceived found in the Book of Life?
No, my lord.
What?
Deceived, you are guilty of denying me.
Denying you?
You are to be taken to the Forsaken Land of Lone, to spend the rest of your life in the torment of utter darkness, hopelessness, and loneliness.
This can't... No, this is a mistake. A colossal, horrific mistake. Jalyn, I believe in you. You know that. How have I denied you?
Did you not listen when your teachers warned of those who claim they know Jalyn, but deny him by the way they live?
But, great king, I attended your school. Sages here can testify to that. I was faithful in all my classes. I was involved in many school activities. I even called you Lord.
Why do you call me Lord, and yet you fail to do what I told you? My words have already warned you when I said, many will refer to me as Lord, but be denied citizenship in Affabel. For the decisive question is whether they obey my Father. Here at the judgment, many tell me, Lord, Lord, we told others about you and used your name. But I must reply, you have never been mine. Go away, for your deeds are evil.
But I had faith! I believed in you! According to your word, I should be saved!
Sages, read to Deceived what you taught him in your class.
From the ancient writings, dear brothers and sisters, what is the use of saying you have faith if you neglect to prove it by your actions? That kind of faith cannot save anyone. It isn't enough to have faith alone. Faith that fails to show itself by good deeds is no faith at all. It is dead and useless.
Deceived, it is not enough to say you believe. Those who truly believe will exhibit a changed nature and no longer produce the fruit of evil. But you continue to bear the fruit of the Dark Lord Dagon. Evidence that you never truly committed yourself to me from your heart.
But what about him back there? The one called Ruthless? I was better than him! How could you let him in and keep me out? You are judging me unfairly!
Am I the one who is unfair, or is it you? You were taught if a wicked person turns away from his wickedness and obeys the law and does right, he shall save his soul. For he has thought it over and decided to turn from his sins and live a good life. He shall surely live, he shall not die. Ruthless followed that path, laid out in the ancient writings. You did not.
But I talked to many people about you, constantly. You know this. I even volunteered to teach at your school.
Recite my laws no longer and stop claiming my promises. For you have refused my discipline, disregarding my laws. You see a thief and help him, and spend your time with evil and immoral men. You curse and lie, and vile language streams from your mouth. You slander your own brother. I remained silent. You thought I didn't care. But now your time of punishment has come, and I list all the above charges against you. Bind him hand and foot. Take him away and cast him into outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Get away from me! Stop! You're a wicked tyrant, Jalyn! A wicked, dishonest tyrant! No! Sages! You cannot let them do this to me! Stop them, please!
Oh, Deceived. The judgment of King Jalyn is just and final.
Let go of me! Come on! What's wrong with everybody? I'm not...
Sages.
Yes, my lord.
There is a generation that is pure in its own eyes, yet is not washed from its filthiness.
Charity, I think that's him there.
Sages.
Charity, faint heart.
I'd heard you were here. Please, tell us, how is independent and selfish?
And deceived.
Sages, what's wrong?
All will be revealed in time.
What do you mean?
Hear ye, hear ye. The next to be summoned before the great King Jalyn in the Hall of Judgment is... Faint Heart!
It's my time.
Come, Faint Heart.
Farewell, Charity.
Goodbye, my friend.
unnerves me. Sages, I see many wealthy people here. How could the rich be in such places of honor?
It is not a matter of riches. It is a matter of the heart.
No! I cannot believe this! That's double life! How did he weasel his way in here? I don't understand. Does Jalyn know what he did?
All will be revealed in time.
I certainly hope so. There it is. The throne of Jalyn. And I see some of my teachers on those thrones around him.
It is now time for you to approach the throne alone, Faintheart.
It's all right. I understand. King Jalyn, my great king.
Faintheart, it is time to give an account of your stewardship.
I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate how you participate in class. And I want you to know that all your volunteer work and your extra studies are not going unnoticed. I see you as a leader, Faintheart. You show great promise.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That was one of the happiest memories I ever had.
Slander has been talking about you?
What do you mean?
Well, she told the headmaster yesterday that you slept with one of the students.
What?
Well, I heard a rumor that she's applying for the same job as you.
How could she be so treacherous? She betrayed me. Oh, she is going to pay.
Unforgiveness is fertile soil for the root of bitterness. A root that can strangle your heart.
You know, Slander, I don't believe I could ever forgive you.
Faintheart, may I?
Don't ask. Oh no, I don't want to see this. No, no, this is not right. We shouldn't.
Yes, you're right. We should.
But I want to.
Come.
This is so humiliating. Allow me to give you a little clue. Since you seem to be having a sudden attack of stupidity, I'll give you 2 words. 1, slander.
Slander?
And 2, affair.
You are very mistaken.
There's no mistaking. I saw you 2 together last night. I gave you everything I had. And this is what you give me in return. And with slander of all people.
And did you ever forgive Double Life?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever forgive Double Life for what he did to you?
Did you see what he did to me? He wrecked my life.
What he did to you was the worst of evil. But that wasn't what wrecked your life. It was your unforgiveness. You were taught at Endel that if you refuse to forgive others, then I would refuse to forgive you.
How could you have allowed a leech like that into the school in the first place?
I never allow more temptation than you are able to bear. You fell, but worse, you never repented.
Me repent? It was Double Life. He should be judged. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. That is not my place, I know. But King Jalyn, please. Please remember how much I committed myself to you. Please.
Is Faintheart's name to be found in the Book of Life?
No, my lord.
No? No? What do you mean my name is not found in the Book of Life?
Faintheart, you are guilty of falling away from righteousness and denying me by treason, and are to be taken to the forsaken land of Lone.
No!
To spend the rest of your life in torment of utter darkness, hopelessness, and loneliness.
No, this can't be true. Lord Jalyn, I believed in you. This was clearly shown as you looked over my life just now, and I have had a good life to back my beliefs. Yes, my heart became hardened, but that wasn't my fault.
It was Slander's fault and Double Life's fault!
Did you forget my warnings through your teachers? Such will be the spread of evil that many people's love will grow cold, but whoever holds out to the end will be saved. You did not endure to the end.
But Lord Jalyn, I always believed that once a person was saved, they would always be saved and could never lose that salvation. Even some of the teachers proclaimed this. According to them, no one could pluck me out of your hand.
Yes, this is true. No one can pluck you out of my hand. But I never said you could not walk away. You alone hold that power. Sages?
If people have escaped from the corrupting forces of the world through their knowledge of our Lord and Savior, Jalyn, and then are again caught and conquered by them, such people are in worse condition at the end than they were at the beginning. It would have been much better for them never to have known the way of righteousness than to know it and then turn away from the sacred command that was given them.
I said it would have been better for them to have never known the way of righteousness, because they are now worse off than before being saved. How could you believe it was impossible to lose salvation? If it could never be lost, then how could they be worse off than before? Why did you listen to teachers who taught contrary to what my words stated? I recorded it carefully, so all could know the way of righteousness. Why did you allow yourself to be deceived? If you had believed what I said, you would have confronted the bitterness in your heart. Instead, because of your false comfort of unconditional security, you allowed that bitterness to grow unchecked. And now you face a judgment that could have been averted.
But I did so much good in Endel.
I clearly stated through my prophet, if righteous people turn to sinful ways and start acting like other sinners, should they be allowed to live? No, of course not. All their previous goodness will be forgotten, and they will die for their sins. Yet you say the Lord isn't being just. Listen to me. Am I the one who is unjust, or is it you? When righteous people turn from being good and start doing sinful things, they will die for it. Yes, they will die because of their sinful deeds. It is just as it was written. Your goodness and righteous acts are forgotten and will not be credited to you.
But Lord, you said if I confessed you as my Savior, my name would be written in the book of life. How is it possible? My name is no longer there.
Those who endure all the way to the judgment are those who overcome. And I clearly said, he who overcomes shall thus be clothed in white garments, and I will not erase his name from the book of life. If I stated, I will not erase the name of the overcomer, it is clear that a name can be erased. Otherwise, I would have said, if you confess me as Lord, your name will be forever secured in the book of life.
But how can you send me alone?
Sages, read the ancient writings which have been made known to the citizens of Endel.
A man who strays from the path of understanding comes to rest in the company of the dead.
Bind her hand and foot. Take her away and cast her into outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Many are called, but few are chosen.
How can you do this to me? Ah! You treacherous king! You vile, treacherous king! I curse you! I curse you!
Oh my
Sages, for the sake of those gathered here.
Yes, my lord. From the ancient writings. Dear friends, if we deliberately continue sinning after we have received a full knowledge of the truth, there is no other sacrifice that will cover these sins. There will be nothing to look forward to but the terrible expectation of Jalyn's judgment.
Double life! You have been summoned already so you could witness the destruction of one whom I had entrusted to you. Come now to my throne.
Oh, my lord.
Stand! Guards, bring him to his feet. Is Double Life's name found in the Book of Life?
No, my lord.
Double Life, you are guilty of treason, of falling away from righteousness, of becoming a stumbling block. You are to be taken to the forsaken land of Lone, where you will receive the greatest punishment and torments.
Lord, the greatest punishment? But I was a teacher at your school. I gave my life for your cause.
You were a teacher, but did you not read from the books you taught? Dear brothers and sisters, not many of you should become teachers in the school, for we who teach will be judged by Jalyn with greater strictness.
But Lord...
You caused many of my little ones to stumble and fall permanently. Faintheart is just one example. She was entrusted to your care. I gave you authority to protect her, not to use her for your own purposes. You exploited your influence to satiate your lust and violate her and others. She was already wounded by a sister, and you, who should have brought healing, took advantage of her instead. You corrupted her faith, and now she has been sentenced to Lone. Surely you'll remember the warning I gave. Whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it would be better for him if a millstone were hung round his neck and he were thrown into the sea. Bind him, hand and foot, take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
You will pay, Jalyn!
True and just indeed are your judgments.
Stop the blubbering, will you? It's getting on my nerves.
Deceived, shut up.
Oh, so I'm gonna listen to the likes of you. Some kind of teacher you are. You ended up alone, of all places. Hello there, driver. Do you have any water in this place? I'm thirsty here.
It's useless.
Oh, Mr. Independent, did I ask for your brilliant assessment of the situation? Driver!
I am not your driver. I am a servant of Jalyn, assigned to execute your judgment.
We're all thirsty, you idiot. And we will be for the rest of our days.
You brought me here to this awful place.
I believe you came here on your own accord, my dear.
No, you did this to me. You did this to me.
Go! Getting what you deserve, oh great wise one.
Faintheart! Enough!
Something ahead. What is it?
It appears some sort of tower. Or cave.
Those are the caverns of Lone. Our new home.
ever imagined.
So this is where I'll spend the rest of my life.
Out, all of you. Except for you.
Yes, I know.
I hope you die 1,000 deaths. The first day.
And farewell to you also.
The gate is closing. We're gonna be in total darkness.
For the rest of our lives.
The greatest punishment. Deepest darkness.
Out quickly. I cannot tolerate the stench of this wretched place much longer.
The smell is horrific. And it's so silent here.
Yes. And mine is the very last voice you will ever hear.
What? Wait! Come back! Come back! Please! No! No! Come back!
Charity?
Sages!
I'm sorry you had to wait so long.
How is Faintheart?
All will be revealed in time.
Sages?
All in time. Oh, I see you've been reading.
Yes, I've never seen so many wonderful books, such as this one here, the Second Chronicle of Affabel.
Charity, your king awaits you.
No. She gets the same treatment as everyone else.
Are you sure?
Go on.
Very well. Hear ye, hear ye. The next to be summoned before the great King Jalyn in the Hall of Judgment is... Charity! How was that?
Much better, thank you. Charity, I believe your name has been called.
All right, then. I'm going to see Jalyn. Oh, Sages, it's magnificent. The throne. Is that?
Yes, that is the throne of Jalyn. Come.
These people, the way they're dressed and the way they stand, it's as if they're all kings and queens. And yet their eyes are so kind and so full of love and excitement. I don't understand, Sages. They're all bowing as we pass by. Why?
All will be revealed in time.
I see so many people I know. Oh, I would love to visit.
Not yet.
Oh, it's ruthless. Oh, please, Sages.
Very well.
Ruthless!
Charity.
No, Ruthless. Why would you bow to me?
There is a difference between worship and honor. Only the Lord is to be worshipped. But in this kingdom, we honor those who served us well in Endel and those who rule among us now. We didn't understand the importance of honor in Endel.
Charity, thank you.
You're welcome.
If it had not been for your obedience to the king, I would never have been here. I would have been suffering alone at this very moment. I am first and foremost indebted and grateful to the king, but I am also grateful to you. It will be my pleasure to serve and honor you the rest of my life.
I didn't reach out to you in Endel so that you would serve me in return. I did it because I was worried about you.
And because of your heart, you will be greatly rewarded by the king. Jalyn delights in those who reach out to others with his love. It was vital that we caught his heart while in Endel, not just his vision. You did both, dear sister, and your heart motives were imparted to me. This is why I reached out so passionately to so many during my last week in Endel. Now I have been rewarded handsomely for my labor, even though it was brief. All because of your service to me.
And I will be glad to serve you for the rest of my life.
You already speak as one who has lived in Affabel for years. We live to serve one another in this great city. In fact, those of us who lead are the greatest servants here. We have the heaviest responsibilities, and yet it is our delight. The greatest joy of any citizen here is to serve. First, our king, then our fellow citizens, especially those who touched us in Endel.
Oh, Ruthless, my dear brother.
Charity, my name is no longer Ruthless, but Reconciled.
What a blessed name.
My dear sister, I'm proud of you. Go now to your king.
I do apologize, Sages.
I accept. I had thought there's something the matter.
He's so beautiful. So majestic.
You may proceed up the stairway. I will leave you now.
My king.
Charity, my dear servant, welcome to my kingdom. I've longed for this moment, to meet you in person.
Sir, it is I who have longed so greatly for this very moment. You are my king.
I was hungry, and you fed me. Thirsty, and you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, and you received me in your home. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you took care of me. In prison, and you visited me.
Lord, but I didn't do any of those things for you.
Whenever you did this for one of the least important of these brothers of mine, you did it for me. Charity, it is time now to give an account of your stewardship. You ministered to me by serving my people and obeying my laws. And now as I review your life, I examine each word, deed, thought, and motive of your heart. Everything is revealed. I see your service, your giving to the school, your love for your fellow citizens. I see you declining to take part in careless or inappropriate activities and discussions. And I see the persecutions you received because of your passion for me and my ways. I see your labor to bless others through the restaurant. I see your refusal to speak against your fellow citizens, your refusal to gossip. And yes, Charity, I wept with you in those dark hours of the night when you longed for salvation for the lost.
I had no idea.
There were opportunities you missed, Charity. Errors you made in judgment and in action. Times you missed my voice. And this is my judgment.
Oh, Jalyn, please forgive me. I'm sorry.
Rise, Charity. How many lives did Charity influence for my kingdom?
5,183, my lord. A little more than 1/6 of the population of the community.
Lord? How can this be?
Recall in the ancient writings that I promised to multiply the seed you have sown and increase the fruits of your righteousness. Your obedience to me enabled you to influence the masses even though you weren't a recognized leader in the community. The ripple effects of what you did were astounding. As it is written, the benevolent one scatters abroad. He gives to the poor. His deeds of justice and goodness and kindness and benevolence will go on and endure forever. A life submitted to me will result in a multiplying effect which no citizen is fully aware of until they stand before this judgment seat. For this reason, many did not obey in the small matters. They saw them as insignificant. Yet most often, it is the seemingly insignificant matters which produce the greatest harvest in this kingdom. The key was your obedience, no matter what the circumstances. Is Charity's name found in the Book of Life?
Yes, my lord.
Charity, do you see the unoccupied throne to my right?
Yes, my lord.
This will be your throne to sit and rule with me for the rest of your life. Come now, and possess the kingdom which has been prepared for you ever since the creation of the world.
But Lord, I'm not worthy to rule. There are so many who are more gifted than I.
You shall be a ruler here because of the love you showed me and my people. Your endurance, loyalty, and humility have secured you this honor. For do you not recall my words from the ancient writings? Everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. Not only shall you rule with me, but I've also prepared a glorious home for you on the coast of the great sea near my home in the regal center.
Oh.
I know how much you love the water and the sound of waves, and so I've granted your desire and delight. I grant each faithful servant their heart's desires.
I'm overwhelmed.
Charity, you shall be a governor over 10 districts in the city, ruling with 11 other governors. You will work closely with me, along with the other rulers in our city who sit on these thrones. These 77 rulers, my father and I, are the ones who plan, forecast, and oversee all of life in Affabel. You will be one of my trusted advisors and liaisons between my citizens and me. Not only shall you rule with me in this city, but I also give you charge over the 20 cities of the continent of Ben-Gilad, in the outer realm, where you shall be prime minister. All those who live and lead there shall report to you. You will only report to me. Bring the crown of the overcomer and the scepter of rulership to me. And now, as I place this crown on your head, I say, well done. You are a trustworthy servant. You have been faithful with the little I entrusted to you, and so now I entrust you with much. And as I present to you this scepter, I declare that you shall no longer be called Charity, for I give you a new name. You shall be called Cherished Overcomer. Or did I not tell all the citizens of Endel? To him who overcomes and does my will to the end, I will give authority over the districts and nations. He will rule them with an iron scepter, just as I have received authority from my father. My dear friend and fellow ruler, you may now partake of this fruit from the tree of life. Here.
It's wonderful. Oh, it's more than that. It makes me feel so clean inside. As if everything is new.
Come with me. Cherished Overcomer, turn and face your family. Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of your Lord.
And that Peter, is the story of the 5 friends. My 5 students.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard a story quite like that.
You've been chosen, Peter, to share this story with others, as warning and as encouragement.
I'm sorry. Did you say chosen?
I must go now. I have counsel with King Jalyn and the Founding Father.
Wait, hold on. You work with the king and his father?
I do. And we have worked with each other since the beginning. Farewell, my young friend. You will do well.
Wait, sages? Not the cave again. Sages! Sages, where are you? Sages! Where'd he go? Oh, I wish you wouldn't do stuff like this. Sages! Maybe he's still in the cave. What? Wait a minute. Where's the cave? It was right here. Where's my recorder? Okay. This one is just for my records. I wonder if what I just experienced is going to have any impact on this world. Only the future will tell. As I look out over the rugged terrain of this mountain, I see a solitary tree. A tree that looks as ancient as the rock itself. Wait a minute. It couldn't be. D-I-S-C-F.
Hi, I'm John Bevere, author of Affabel. I want to take a few minutes to share with you some history as well as insights of the story you just heard. Recently, a great burden came upon me for the vast number of souls racing towards eternity yet unprepared. This number doesn't include non-believers, but Christians as well. After much prayer, I felt a strong leading to write a book on this urgent reality. Its title, Driven by Eternity, Making Your Life Count Today and Forever. Our publisher is Warner Faith. Praying about the book, I asked the Lord, how do I communicate to people eternal concepts? His response, tell them a story and teach through it. I thought, of course, that's what Jesus did. So I prayed and meditated on the story's concept. And as I began to write, the Holy Spirit took me to another time and another place in a kingdom called Affabel. After completing it, I shared the story of Affabel with people from various walks of life, both young and old. Each individual was profoundly impacted. We realized the need to professionally produce it into an audio drama, hence what you just heard. In this story, the character King Jalyn, he represents Jesus Christ. The King Father represents God the Father. Sages is a type of the Holy Spirit. The Royal Guard, they symbolize the angels of God. The teachers of the school of Endel, they correspond to ministers of the gospel. Dagon, of course, would be Satan. Life in Endel represents the human being's life here on this earth. Affabel reflects the heavenly city of God, and the forsaken land of Lone corresponds to the eternal hell, or more specifically, the lake of fire. Scriptures make clear that every human being, no matter when or where they lived, what race or gender, how great or common, will one day stand before Jesus Christ at his judgment seat. God the Father has turned all judgment over to his Son, Jesus Christ. And Jesus tells us in John's Gospel, chapter 12, verse 48 and 49, he who does not receive my words has that which judges him. The word that I've spoken will judge him in that last day. So we already know what's going to be spoken at the judgment. That day will not bring any new revelations of truth. Rather, God will measure all things by what has already been spoken in his word. You see, the judgments made on that day are called eternal. That's Hebrews chapter 6, verse 2. In other words, the decisions made at the judgment seat will determine how we spend the rest of eternity. A judgment is a decision made after an investigation. There will never be any revisions, changes, or amendments made to the decisions God makes concerning you. Wouldn't it benefit us to know now and live according to the Word of God, rather than to assume we are and be devastatingly surprised at our judgment? So many people are mistakenly allowing the end of their lives and the beginning of eternity to hasten toward them without an investigation of what awaits them. Unfortunately, some have taken a false hope and concepts which are just not true to the Word of God. They think that God will take into account all the good that they've done. They believe if their good deeds outweigh their bad, they'll find favor at the judgment. Others who profess Christianity have thought they will not stand before Jesus as judge because he's their Savior. They believe they are exempt from any form of judgment. Perhaps they'll be the ones that are most surprised. You see, there are two judgment seats Scripture speaks of. The first is the great white throne judgment. Revelations 20, verse 11 through 15 states this, "And I saw a great white throne, and I saw the one who was sitting on it. The earth and the sky fled from his presence, but they found no place to hide. And I saw the dead, both great and small, standing before God's throne, and the books were open, including the book of life. And the dead were judged according to the things which were written in the books, according to what they had done. And anyone whose name was not found recorded in the book of life was thrown into the lake of fire." This is where every person will stand who has not received Jesus Christ as their master, or those who have not endured in their faith to the end. In the allegory of Affabel, this would include independent, deceived, faint heart, and the teacher double life. The character independent represents the person who does not believe in the gospel. If that's you, no matter how good your life is in society's eyes, you will still fall short of God's standard. For Scripture declares that all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. As a result of Adam's fall, we were all born with a sin nature. Sin gives Satan access into our lives, and when we're under his reign, our destiny lies with him. Satan's destiny is to burn in the lake of fire forever. Think of it. Never-ending fire. Pain and torment is his fate. It doesn't have to be yours. God saw our need for a Savior, and out of his love for you and me, he sent Jesus, who was fathered by God. And of course, his mother was the Virgin Mary, making him 100% man and 100% God. Therefore, he was free from the sin nature all humans are bound to. Though he was God, he stripped himself of his divine privileges and became a man in order to give himself as an offering for sin. When he went to the cross, he took the judgment of our sin on himself to free us from our bondage. He was crucified, paid the price for sins of all mankind. You see, those who are in Christ are no longer subject to the enemy's access into their lives. They are free from the bondage of sin and the snares of the enemy. Now all who receive him as master are written in the book of life, which means they will be admitted into the kingdom of God for all eternity. He or she will not spend eternity in the lake of fire, which wasn't created for mankind, but rather for Satan and his cohorts. The character deceived in the allegory represents the person who acknowledges Jesus as Lord, but lives contrary to the will of God. Their spiritual DNA is still sinful because there's not been a true conversion. In regard to these people, Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7, verse 21, he said, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father." Scripture is very clear that there'll be many men and women who think they are saved, but will be turned away from heaven, even though they fully expect to be admitted. These people not only are deceived themselves, but also will lead astray many others because of their misleading, sinful lives. The character faint heart represents the person who genuinely gives their lives to the Lordship of Jesus, but doesn't endure to the end. Scripture warns us of these people by saying the Spirit says clearly that some people will abandon the faith in latter times. That's 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. And then Jesus says repeatedly, "He who endures to the end shall be saved." The Christian life is not a sprint, but it's an endurance run. To To walk away from salvation is not an easy thing to do, but it can be done, and we are told that it will happen with some in these last times. Jesus said he would never leave us or forsake us, but he never said that we couldn't leave him or forsake him. Why would anyone ever want to leave the greatest love relationship in the universe? If you continue in his love and you keep the fear of God in your heart, you'll never permanently stray as Faintheart did in our allegory. Double life represents the minister who wandered in his heart from true service to the king and turned to living for his own success. He now uses the word of God to manipulate people to get his own desires. This person, according to Scripture, will receive the greatest condemnation. In fact, Scripture specifically says twice, it will be the blackness of darkness forever. When writing this drama, I came to the judgment of these individuals and their punishment to the land of Lone, and I trembled within myself. I actually wrote this section late one evening, and I couldn't sleep for fearing all those who will eventually one day find themselves in an unspeakable worse situation. It's called the Lake of Fire, and according to Jesus, it will be the destiny of many. He said in Matthew chapter 7, verses 13 and 14, "Go through the narrow gate, because the gate to hell is wide, and the road that leads to it is easy. And there are many, not a few," he says, "there are many who travel it. But the gate to life is narrow, and the way that leads is hard, and there are few people who find it." While I was lying in bed that night, I reflected back a couple years when I was preaching at a top security prison in South Africa. I remembered walking into that dreadful place, the smells, the revolting living conditions, the cells which had 20 or 30 men with bunks which were inches from each other are the many horrors that I witnessed. One thing that just really horrified me was the condoms that were hanging on the wall for these men. It was just like a living hell. I'd ministered to several prisons in America, but never had I seen such despairing conditions in all my life. Our prisons in America look like country clubs, to be honest with you, in comparison. I seriously couldn't imagine living a week in that vile place, let alone a lifetime. You could see the utter despair in the faces of these prisoners, with the only hope of escaping this place would be death. Yet on the other hand, they were terrified by the unknown reality of dying. They were in a complete state of hopelessness. The truth is, as horrific as that place was, it's beautiful in comparison to hell.